Hello Minecrafters, how's it going? This is BinaryGuy10 and right now we're on a little home server that I have running, and it's one I've been playing on for a couple months now. This is the spawn area, and this tower right here is a big cover-up. It's actually hiding my mob system that I have inside there. I decided that a big cobblestone tower out in the middle of the field wasn't that nice looking, so I decided to replace it with this cool design. If you listen real close, you can hear him inside it falling down. And this lovely glass box right here is the entrance to the house. I wanted to still let light down into the cave, so I had to put a glass ceiling and a glass floor. But hopefully I'll be updating that to something a little more home-like very soon. Alright, so this is the front walk down here, little landing, and this is the storage, crafting, smelting area. Some stuff set up in here. Needs some organization there. I have going on over here, I actually found a dual zombie spawner. Let me go ahead and just take a peek inside. Hi zombies. So yeah, pretty standard setup, 8x8 room, runs all the water down, get in there. And then they get pushed up this water elevator right to the ceiling. I'm going to close that off so I don't fill my house full of zombies. And the same thing over here. Pretty much the exact same setup. Runs them up into the ceiling, and then they combine into one and drop down right at the center of the room. So right about there, and they should be dropping down any minute. It's a pretty good experience farm. You can get a couple hundred in there, toss a health potion at them, and grow quite a few levels. That's where a lot of my 38 right now have come from. And then once you get all the levels set up there, I have this room over here that's set up as a nice enchantment room. Now it's piston powered. I have 8 of them set up there that are just always on. But if you want to add a few more, you can turn that one on and that one on for full enchantments. You get your big level 50 enchants. Alright, so I'm going to hang out here for just a minute and then I'll show you how this works. Toss a couple potions. There we go. Wow. It's like a little hurricane. Alright, like I said, it's a pretty good XP system. And now eventually I'll probably set one up in the end and use one of the Enderman farms out in the void to use it a little quicker. But that'll probably just be more for fun than anything. Alright, this is where all the mobs come from, the big tower upstairs. And so I can use that one for the creepers, that gets some gunpowder out of it. And another thing that it's really actually good for is records. You get a couple of skeletons and creepers in there at the same time, and make quite a few records. Actually, it needs to be 1 block higher. I had an explosion down here earlier that messed it up a little bit. There we go. Now they can't see me. I can stand right up here and they won't shoot me or anything. I'll probably change that to cobble after a while. It's gonna bug me like that. Alright, so that's that part. Over here I have just a temporary reed farm set up. One of my next projects, I would like to set up kind of a storage room in this area, because I'm getting too much stuff to fit in the chest in yonder. So right now I have the reed farm set up here and here, and just run through and chop them off. Same thing for up here. Not quite efficient yet, but eventually I'm going to set that up a little nicer. Put some pistons behind it, make it easier to use. And then this loops right back around into the big old cave that I found when I first got here. And lighting this up was a lot of fun. So I used the dark wood over here and the oak wood over here. And this big room is the sheep farm. I have a stall for each color all the way down through here, and then back down this side here too. Got it all set up. And the way it works, there's a pressure plate in front of each sheep pen. You walk up to it and it releases water, and that'll push all the sheep right up to the front of the farm. And it'll also wash all the wool up. And if I had room for that, I would pick it up. There we go. I'm doing a lot of green wool collecting right now because I'm trying to coat this whole area in green wool and then put the leaves in front of it. Kind of make it look like a nice little forest area. And I still have a little ways to go on that one. I actually run in 3 white sheep because they're a little more versatile, and I'm trying to think of some sort of project that I could use a lot of white wool for. Okay, I'm walking through the oak farm right here. And here's where I keep the wheat farm. And this is kind of my signature style. I've been building one of these in pretty much every world I've ever used. What it has is 2 pistons behind those 2 blocks right there. And that lets the water cascade down through those blocks and right down through here and run all the way over to this edge. It's pretty much ready for harvest. Let me go ahead and flip that lever. Here comes the water. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Washing it all down here to this water stream. And then it drops it all right out the drop hole right there. I'm getting hungry. I better eat something. Ah, yeah, good old bread. Pretty soon I'm going to set up a cow farm and use that for the food, but until then, the bread works just fine for me. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab it and replant. I like these dimensions because it's set up where you can use one whole stack of seeds and that'll completely plant the whole field. Now I'm going to have one left this time because there was that one seed hanging out beside the entrance there, so there's that one extra left over. But normally it would do one stack would plant the whole thing. Alright. So here's the big open room. I have a little bit of stuff set up in the nether. Not a lot yet. Looking to maybe set up some transport systems. Maybe run a rail out to my brother's house. He's playing on the server too. Like I said, just kind of a family server. Give me just a minute to regroup. I want to grab a couple of supplies, stow some stuff, and probably start working on a storage room right in here. Give me a place to put all this extra stuff I've been working on. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Alright, level 46. Let me go ahead. I'm going to do a quick enchantment. Let's go for level 46. 45. Close enough for me. Alright, what do we get? Very nice, very nice. Wow. Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, Efficiency 5. That is, I believe, the best pick that I've ever gotten. efficiency 5. That's ridiculous. Oh, this is nice. Wow. Hardly have to slow down for that. Just cuts right through it like butter. Here's the start. I had to take all the iron helmets out that I kept getting from the zombies. Well, give me just a few minutes. I'm going to clear out a little bit more here, and I'll come back to you with an update in just a minute. I've made a little progress on it. I went ahead and laid out where everything's going to go. Everywhere these pumpkins are, I'm going to put chests on top of them all the way up to the ceiling. So kind of like this and this. Put one there and there. Here and here, there and there, here, here. That'll give us pretty good coverage for the room. Give us a lot of chests. Alright, so that's going to be the basic layout. I'm going to need to do a little more wood cutting. So let's run over here to the tree farm. I think I have either an axe or some iron in this chest. I've got some iron, that'll work. Make an axe and get busy. Oh wow, the wheat farm's almost ready again. Cool. Alright, trees, let's go. Now, one of the things I didn't show you earlier was the fact that while I'm standing right here, I'm actually about 10 blocks above the skeleton spawner. So in a few minutes they'll start spawning, going up through a pipe behind the wall here, and then dropping down right here. And that makes it really handy for the tree farm because it's pretty much an endless supply of bone meal. So that's a nice happy coincidence that happened to wind up just below the floor. Alright, so let me take a minute and I'm going to tell you a little about myself. I've been playing Minecraft coming upon almost 2 years now. I started back in, I guess it was pre-alpha. It was September of 2010 or so. And a coworker was playing this game beside me at work. I worked at a call center at the time. And he was playing this game and he's like, dude, you gotta try this out. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty interesting. So I went home and played the creative version, and that night I bought the full version. Just had to play it. And I've been playing it pretty much ever since. Let me grab some bone meal here. We'll grow these saplings up. I have too much zombie meat. Toss, 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 toss. Okay, now I got some room. Got too many iron helmets too. Let me toss one of those. Alright. Grow trees. Come on, give me lots of wood. Gotta make lots of chests over there. I love how the bone meal works instantaneously on these oak logs. Makes it so much faster to do these tree farms. Saplings everywhere. Let me put some mushrooms out of the way. There we go. Much better. One of these days maybe I'll make a little nicer one. But for now this serves the purpose. Tree, tree. But yeah, about how I got into Minecraft. A coworker got me into it and been playing it pretty much straight ever since. I may have taken at most a month off, but keeping up with the updates and having fun with it. Very rarely will I get very bored with this game. I can pretty much always find something else to do, and if I get bored with one project, I can always go to another one and keep going with that. I'm going to keep chopping wood here, and once I get enough to make a few more chests, we'll go ahead and run back to the storage room with those. So, just a minute. Enderman, why are you stealing my blocks? I don't like that. Quit it. There. Where did that come from? Oh well, I'll find it later. Told you, pretty much unlimited bones. I have so much bone meal now. Lots of arrows too, that comes in handy. Alright, there we go, nice and organized. Go ahead and grab this out, put these back. Okay, back to the storage room. Alright, here we are. Let's see, I need a crafting table. Let's tell you what. What I'm probably gonna do is actually build a ceiling out of crafting tables. Kind of steal an idea from Good off Minecraft server. I like the idea of having them just really easy to get to. So let's go ahead and tell you what, let's go ahead and do that now. I'm ready to get the ceiling up and looking good. And what we'll do, we'll leave just a little. Whoop. There goes the pick. Blasting through everything. Alright, so we'll leave a little room around the edges for the chests to go. Well, I'll have to actually dig that block out for them too, because they have to have one block space to open up on the top. But that should work with half slabs. So what I'll probably do is go around and put the wood half slabs so it blends together really well. And I actually have a bunch of those already made up in a chest. I'll get those in just a minute. Alright, so let's continue on with this. Well, I'll get the rest of this out of here. Okay, here we go. Got a nice. Oops. That's the one problem with the chest and the roof. It's hard to place more. Alright, so there's room there. Put some here. I'll use this stack. Make another stack of 16. Oh! I wasn't done with you. There, here, one there. And it seems like it might be a little expensive using a lot of crafting tables, but you know, it's really no more than using a log, so I don't feel that bad about it. Grab some half slabs I got saved up here. There we go. And what this will do, it'll let there be enough room up here on top, that way the chest will still open, but they won't look out of place. So, put them in there and there. Oops. And what I'll probably do right here is actually put furnaces. So let me make a couple furnaces and we'll kind of get an idea of what that's going to look like. So it's going to be furnace, 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 there, and one there. So that'll give us room to put a crafting bench there and there. Alright, so it's kind of starting to take shape. The roof blends all in because it's the same texture on the bottom of the half slabs. Oops. The bottom of the half slabs as it is the bottom of the crafting tables. And I still have a few left over, but that's okay. Alright, time to make chests. Lots of chests. Yay, enough to go maybe once more around the room. Alright, we got 11 more left. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. I did not chop enough trees. Anyway, this is kind of what it's going to look like in here. Let me get this out of the way now. We don't need that anymore. And part of the style I will admit to stealing from Etho. I like the grass in the cave because it does look like a really nice carpet, and I just really like the way that looks. But not all of it's going to be like his, so rest assured I'm going to put my own twist on things. First things first, I need to put something there because that's going to bother me. I need some more cobble. There we go. Crafting tables everywhere, so handy. That is one of the things I'm trying to do, is keep the area as handy and easy to use as possible. And I'll probably start doing some more organization, sorting stuff out in chests. I probably won't use many signs because most of the time I can come up with a system so I don't have to search through chests too much. Okay, well, that looks like a good start for today. I'm going to go ahead and get this video processing, and I will see you next time. Plans for next time, I'm either going to, either way, I'm going to tear out these temporary reed farms. I'm planning on either making a automatic reed farm or an automatic melon farm. If you have a preference which one you'd like to see first, let me know and I will take that into account. Alright, well that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed and see you next time. Thank you.